Sick of explosions that sound like paper pops and dialogue you can barely hear? In this roundup of the 5 best budget soundbars for 2025, we'll trade your TV's tin can speakers for real punch, wireless subs, Dolby tricks, and virtual surround, all under the cost of a new controller. We'll break each bar down in plain English specs, in-game benefits, and real-world quirks, then crown the top value at the end. Turn it up. Let's dive in. Number 5. Hisense HS219. For about $100, this 32 by 2.1 by 3-inch bar swaps weak TV speakers for a 2.0 channel setup that hides 2 full-range drivers plus rear-firing tweeters, together pushing 70 watts RMS. A single HDMI RC cable handles sound and remote commands. An optical input keeps older sets in the game, and Bluetooth 5.0 lets you stream lobby playlists from your phone. The SBC codec does flatten lossless tracks a bit. Dolby audio processing and Hisense's virtual surround DSP stretch effects well beyond the chassis, so gunfire in Apex Legends feels like it's coming from around the corner, not the bezel. The remote cycles through standard, movie, music, and night EQ modes. Movie beefs up explosions, while night keeps late-night dialogue crisp without waking anyone. There's no subwoofer, so grenade rumbles are a firm thud rather than a floor-shaking boom, yet mids and highs stay cleaner than you'd expect at this price. According to users' comments, praise how easy it is to set up. Most report 5-minute install times, and like the night mode for apartment living, though some wish the bass had more punch during action scenes. If you want louder, clearer sound and a taste of virtual surround without wrecking your budget, the HS219 nails all the basics. Dolby processing, full EQ presets, and the must-have ports. So there you have it, a list of key features. Would you stick with a 2.0 bar like this? Or is a dedicated sub a must-have? Drop your take below. Number 4. Samsung A450. For gamers who crave real low-end without running cables across the room, this 35-inch bar ships with a 6.5-inch wireless sub that pairs in seconds. The 2.1 system totals 200 watts RMS, about 120 watts from the bar's 4 mid-woofers and 2 tweeters, plus 80 watts from the sub, so grenade blasts in Warzone turn into chest-thumping booms instead of polite taps. Setup is painless. A single HDMI ARC port handles 4K pass-through. An optical input covers older TVs, and Bluetooth 5.0, AIAC and SBC, streams playlists while you wait in queue. Dolby Digital Decoding joins DTS Virtual X to lift effects off the screen. Flip through Auto, Bass Boost, or Surround on Smart Sound mode. And Bass Boost really lives up to its name by rattling window panes during boss fights. According to users' comments, love how the wireless sub tucks beside the sofa, yet still fills the room, noting Bass Boost feels illegal for an apartment. A few do wish Samsung had added a second HDMI port for consoles that don't support EARC. If you want plug-and-play rumble without clutter, the A450 covers every base. Wireless sub, 4K RC, Dolby, and DTS, plus quick EQ toggles. So there you have it, a list of key features. Does a cordless sub seal the deal for you? Or would you rather keep the footprint smaller? Tell us below. Number 3. TCL Alto 7 Plus. Want a bar that fits under a 30-inch monitor, yet still muscles up your game audio? This compact 29 by 2.4 by 3-inch stick hides 2 wide dispersion drivers in a 2.0 channel layout, throwing out a respectable 80 watts RMS. Plenty for a bedroom setup or small living room. Hookup is dead simple. One HDMI ARC cable for modern TVs, an optical port for older sets, and Bluetooth 5.0 for phone playlists. SBC only, so high-res tracks lose a little sparkle. Dolby Digital Decoding keeps explosions clear, while DTS Virtual X lifts the soundstage so a flank in Valorant feels like it's rushing past your shoulder. Tap the Fire TV sound button to toggle movie, music, or TV presets. Movie fattens bass for Marvel marathons. Music flattens the curve for Spotify, and TV centers dialogue when you're binging late-night streams. According to users' comments, highlights how easily the bar slips under slim monitors and praise movie mode's punch for its size. A few note that in larger lounges the bass runs out of steam, No dedicated sub means grenade blasts feel more like a firm poke than a ground shake. Overall, if you need a sleek bar that trades tin can mids for wider, richer audio without hogging desk space, the Alto 7 Plus ticks every compact box. 80 watts of power, HDMI ARC simplicity, Dolby and DTS processing, and quick EQ toggles. So there you have it, a list of key features. Would you sacrifice sub-bass for a cleaner footprint? Or is floor rumble non-negotiable? Tell us below. Number 2. Vizio V21n J6. Clocking in under the $200 line, this 32 by 2.5 by 3-inch bar arrives with a wired 6-inch sub that slides beside a sofa or under a desk. The bar's dual mid-woofers and tweeters pump 51 watts. The sub adds another 50, for a combined 101 watts RMS that makes grenade blasts in Warzone feel properly weighty without rattling your whole apartment. Hookup is painless. One HDMI ARC port carries audio and lets your TV remote run volume. An optical jack covers older screens, and Bluetooth 5.0 AAC plus SBC handles quick Spotify cues on your phone with noticeably cleaner highs than plain SBC bars. Dolby Digital decoding joins DTS Virtual X to pull effects off the screen. Footsteps in Valorant seem to race across the room instead of hugging the bezel. A simple 3-button remote cycles movie, music, and night modes. Movie bulks up low end for cutscenes, music flattens the curve for balanced vocals, and night caps peaks so you can grind dungeons while housemates sleep. According to users' comments, praise the plug-and-play 5-minute setup and say the wired sub kicks harder than its size suggests, though several admit running the sub cable cleanly takes extra zip ties in tight gaming corners. A few wish for an extra HDMI pass-through, but at this price, it's hard to complain. If you want real sub-bass, Dolby virtualization, and ARC convenience without busting the $200 ceiling, the V21n-J6 hits the sweet spot. So there you have it, a list of key features. Does a wired sub fit your layout? Or would you trade cords for a slimmer soundbar-only rig? Tell us below. Number 1. Sony A450. Priced under $150, this 35-inch bar slips beneath most monitors and swaps tin can TV sound for a punchier 2.0 channel mix driven by two up-firing full-range drivers that muster 80 watts RMS. One HDMI RC cable handles both audio and TV remote volume. An optical port keeps older sets in the loop, and Bluetooth 5.0 lets you cue Spotify from your phone, though the SBC codec does flatten lossless tracks a bit. Dolby Digital decoding teams with Sony's S-Force Pro front surround to fan effects wide across your wall, so a flank in Valorant feels like it whips past your shoulder instead of hugging the screen. 3 EQ presets live on the remote. Cinema bulks up explosions, music evens out vocals, and news snaps dialogue forward for late-night streams without waking anyone. According to users' comments, setup takes less than 10 minutes and praise how cinema mode makes a 32-inch bedroom TV feel like a mini theater. But some note that without a subwoofer, bass tops out at a firm thump during big action scenes. If you want a sleek budget bar with HDMI ARC simplicity, Sony's virtual surround, and dead simple presets, the HTSF200 nails the under $150 brief. So there you have it, a list of key features. Would you trade deeper bass for this cable-free convenience? Or is a separate sub a must for your rig? Let us know below. That wraps our budget soundbar shootout. If one of these boxes is about to level up your setup, smash that like and drop your pick in the comments. A complete side-by-side spec table is on screen now. Pause here to compare every watt, codec, and port at a glance. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.